What's up, YouTube? Today I have for you some recent purchases that I made from a while back, but I haven't had a chance to do a video on them. And considering the hot weather that pretty much we're all experiencing, I figured today was as good a day as any to kind of sit back, sit inside, and make a video. And also, I wanted to follow back up from my previous video and do one that was kind of unscripted and unstructured again and practice, because you can't get better if you don't practice. And here we go. So let's get started. Okay, I did not score the edges, which I probably should have done beforehand. But let's get this out. Let's do that again. All right, there we go. There we go. Now let's see what we got here. Some of you might be familiar with this. Actually, I'm sure some of you know where this comes from once I get it open. And if you're looking at the title, you already know what it is. So, we have some. Let's see. All right. I got a lifesaver. Nice. And we also have some Salivate metal Furtitude rounds. Nice. So here you can see what they look like. They're all mint sealed. Mint sealed, yes. Let's have a look at these. So, I decided to purchase these at the beginning of the month, mainly because, if they are limited, these will be nice to have. But we'll see. It was kind of funny because when I was looking around for these, I actually saw these on eBay, and one of those, I think ISP Max, already had the mintage labeled, which was kind of disappointing. But yeah, I'm not sure why that was. But either way, I got these Furtitude rounds, and it didn't look like that many were sold. So I got my few. I'll hold on to these. He has a great channel, and if I'm sure anyone who's subscribed to me is already watching him, so give his channel a check out. He's pretty much the go-to guy for anything metal. All the latest and greatest metal news. Has live shows. Always checks out the latest and greatest news articles. And has relatively good opinions, although we don't agree all the time, which is perfectly fine. There would be no fun if we did. So, moving along, I also purchased this. This one came across the pond, as they say, and is a custom piece from Reddit YouTube, a Reddit pourer slash maker, silver maker. This guy does his stuff pretty fancy. And this one had a hefty premium, but I think it's totally worth it because ultimately all of these are assayed, I believe. Oh, here we go. Yes. Certificate of authenticity. I got number 5 of 25. And it is a little 4-ounce sterling bar. But it's not just any bar. It's a custom Street Fighter bar. And if any of you nostalgia folks, and if you are nostalgic, you'll really appreciate this. I mean, it's pretty intense. Look at that. Look at that. Let's get a close-up. Yeah. So that's his little trademark. Where is it? Did he get it essayed? Yes, he did. There it goes. You got the essay mark with the serial. And here's a close-up. It's 3-dimensional. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Look at that. Ultimately, if you played this when you were young, back in the 90s or 2000, pretty much wasted half my youth on this video game. So I figured I would pay the premium. This was not cheap. This was not cheap at all. But it is proper. It is proper. I do like it. I wish I could have afforded the next one, but I could not. So the first one is usually the one you want to get anyways, since there's a limit of 25. And hey, if anyone needs the, I really like this. Once again, look at that depth. Really, really talented craftsman, creator, the way he did this. I'm not exactly sure of what he did, but I'm pretty sure he did 3D graphics and all that. Then we have the certificate of authenticity. Nice little pouch case. Might as well put that in there. Throw that silica. Don't need to worry about tarnish since it's antiqued. And actually, we'll just leave this open for now. So yeah, other than these two, I haven't really been purchasing much. And in particular, it's just I've been kind of coasting. I'm in a phase where I'm hodling both crypto, PMs. I've sold all my stocks that I'm going to sell. And just kind of enjoying life a little bit. Visiting family, traveling around, enjoying vacation, summertime. And just kind of enjoying it. There's nothing really that's pushing me to want to buy anything. There's nothing really pushing me to want to sell anything. At least not in PMs, not the investments. I am selling some extra stuff that I've accumulated over the years. And I think a good cleaning or housekeeping is always healthy. Spring cleaning, you know what they say. But in terms of the market, one of the main other reasons why I'm holding is because it seems like we're in limbo. We're going up and going down. For PMs, in my last video, I mentioned that there was the summertime is always a soft time for PMs, and it seems the same way for crypto at the moment. So there was no reason to really purchase, because if it does come back, it's going to come back and then dip right at the end of the year, and then start strong at the beginning. So unless I was planning on making any moves, there's no reasons. All my positions are set. It's just a matter of trusting the process and trusting where I put my money. And for now, these pieces are more just pieces that I enjoy. Seriously, this one piece was crazy expensive for the size. I mean, you can look at that, and it was like $200. But you can tell that there was a 3D design process, an antiquing, limited mintage. Tough to say, but if this will appreciate, but more or less this will sit on my desk as just a nostalgic piece, because it's just so cool. Yeah, if you played the game, you would totally know what I mean. So, and of course, the Celebrate Metal Furtitude round. If this is the real last one, hopefully this one will have a little bit of a gain on it, and then I could trade it for something in the future. I'm not really looking to sell it. I would just want to trade it, because these kinds of things are cool. I would hope they would go to hands that would really like them, and I could ultimately trade them up. Because right now, I don't really see any mints coming out with anything that I really like that is a must-buy at the moment. The whole PM market is just kind of unknown to me right now. I've been out of it for a while, to the point where I'm not even sure that there's a huge market. Because from what I can tell, the UK market is what's booming, and the US market is a bit soft in terms of government bullion, poured bars or rounds or new releases, mint issues, that kind of thing. Because before it used to be hot in the US, and now it's kind of not. And the UK guys are doing pretty well, even though they're paying their VAT premium and doing those bulk buys. So props to those guys for keeping the PM market up, at least on the retail side. And the collector side, for showing what's hot over there. But on the US side, it's definitely softer. I think a lot of the interest has gone into crypto, or at least a lot of the money is sucked into crypto and kind of stuck there for the time being. And even with crypto, I'm not purchasing right now. I'm just kind of holding, waiting to see if money from the big guys actually come in. Because as mentioned, I did sell some at the beginning of the year, and now whatever was left is all house money, and then just chilling there to see what can be done or what it's gonna do. So when it comes to the stock market, even that is kind of teetering up and down, but ultimately playing within the same band. Crypto had its up, now it's down, now it's also playing in the same band. So we're all kind of at some equilibrium where it can go either up or down. But with the trade war looming, I'm just sitting this one out. I'm just not comfortable, and I'm not in a position to kind of speculate on it. So for that reason, I'm out, as they say in Shark Tank. And I'm in partially, but I'm only accepting the risk that I want. And let me put it that way. Where am I going from here? Ultimately, just gonna enjoy the summer for a little bit. There's no reason to try to force something to happen. I've saved as much as I'm gonna save. Spending, my finances are fixed, so yeah, I'm just gonna be content and enjoy what pieces I do have. And like I said, these new pieces are added to the stack. That's significant enough for the last 2 months, and I'll just enjoy these along with the other ones that I've accumulated along the way. And perhaps that's a good time for another video. Is just looking through some other pieces that I've purchased that I'm just going to enjoy. So that is all. This seems to be a little bit smoother than my last one, and hopefully I'll do another one in the near future. So thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.